is up, everybody? It is Sam here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a great custom thumbnail in Adobe Photoshop on your Mac or PC. Here we go. So right here up in front of me on this webpage, you are probably wondering why I have this specific blog post. Well, on Friday, August 24th, 2012, YouTube quote-unquote partners were finally given the feature to put custom thumbnails on their YouTube videos. I was one of the lucky partners to get this feature. I'm very thrilled to get it. Now, a lot of people who are partners like myself did not get this feature. Those people may have been partners for 30 days, however, their accounts were not in good standing. That is the one thing that you need to meet. Your account needs to be in good standing, which means don't have any copyrighted material, don't post anything illegal, don't post anything that's explicit or disgusting, because nobody wants to see that. And of course, do not abuse this feature of using custom thumbnails. If you are a new partner like myself, do not make them misleading. Do not put inappropriate pictures on them, or YouTube will have to quote-unquote take you outside for a little talk. All right, so very exciting to new partners, and hopefully to all partners whose accounts are in good standing, but it's only for just a few. Now, the program we will be using for this is Adobe Photoshop CS5 on the Mac. This should work in PC and this also should work for Adobe Photoshop CS3 and upwards all the way to CS6. If you want to get Adobe Photoshop CS6, you can try it for 30 days, or you can upgrade from your version of Adobe Photoshop for $200, or you can buy it for depending on if you're a student or a regular consumer, it just depends. Alright, so let's get into the good stuff. Let's open up Adobe Photoshop. Alright, so now Adobe Photoshop is opened up. Let's go to File, New. Now for our preset, we want it to be custom. For our width, we want it to be 1920. And for our height, we want it to be 1080. Now for our width and height, we want it to be by pixels. So it's going to screw up, so simply retype in what you had. And name this whatever you want. I'm going to name this tutorial thumbnail. And then click OK. All the other settings should be fine. And here is your really nice template you were given by Adobe. Then over here in the Layers tab, right-click your background layer and convert it to a smart object. Then right-click it again and rasterize it. Then right-click it again and go to Blending Options. Then, I know color overlay is a very often used feature in thumbnails. However, it doesn't look that great. So I don't really recommend color overlay unless you're getting lazy with the custom thumbnails and you don't want to do gradient overlay, which is what I will get to next. Gradient overlay adds a more, Gradient overlay adds a more professional, slick, and just cool feel to your thumbnail, and it just looks really great in general. Now, it doesn't have to be this color. You can always click on the gradient icon thing right there, go into your editor, and just mess around with the colors, just move stuff around. Like if I wanted to add more white, or if I wanted to fade that a little bit more, just totally mess it up. Just do whatever you want, make it look weird. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it as it is and click OK. Then you are going to drag your image in you want, or any images. I'm going to drag in my MaddogTheRobot logo, of course. It will open up in a new tab, so I'm simply just going to drag that from that tab all the way to my tab that I'm working on. And then I am going to right-click that layer and click Convert to Smart Object. Now, converting regular images to smart objects is very important, because if you are ever going to resize it, the image will look very blurry if you do not convert it to a smart object. So smart object is really important. I can't really stress anymore how important it is. Alright, see, image still looks great even while resizing. Then you are going to click on your background layer, and you are then going to add a text. Just like that. I'm waiting for it to show up. And then select whatever text you want. Doesn't have to be this one, but I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to write how to make custom thumb. All right, I'm going to now drag this over, and then I am going to press enter so I can kind of center this, and then I'm going to resize it because this is pretty small text. So let's go to, whoa, 172 is a little too big. Let's go to 102. 102 looks decent. We will make it 102. And I want to see if I can bold this. Yes, I'm going to bold this, of course. Make it look nice. And then I recommend going over to your text, right-click it, and click Blending Options. Then go to Drop Shadow. After clicking Drop Shadow, just leave all settings as it is. It looks really great, so just do that. And I am actually going to change the text color to kind of a darkish blue. So I'm going to do that. Like that. That looks pretty nice. We'll do that. All right. Then what you're going to do is go to File, Save As. Now, if you want to save it as a Photoshop file, you can do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change my format to PNG, and it is going to be saved as tutorialthumbnail.png on my desktop, and I will click Save. Click OK. All right, now let's close this. Well, let's close that, and let's look at how it came out. All right, it looks really, really nice, and yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video on how to make a custom thumbnail in Adobe Photoshop. For new partners, hope this video helped a lot. Have fun with the custom thumbnail feature. For partners that have had this, hope this tutorial helped in your future reference of making a decent looking thumbnail for your YouTube videos. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sam, signing off.
Like, favorite, subscribe. This is MaddogTheRobot on YouTube.